T1 versus Lions, this is a lower bracket, so a little bit surprised to see both these teams in there this early on, as we're seeing a little posturing here. I'm sure it's polarizing to a degree across the community, but everybody's just getting more farm in general. Do you like that type of gameplay? As we're going to see a Burrow strike here into Whitemon.
Wow.
That is going to be a first blood for Alliance.
Really well played.
Savage getting forced out too. The thing I love about Tiny, and we talk about, not to bring up Heroes of North again, but basically the standard play back then was you just do the avalanche toss, blink dagger, and you just blow people up. As we're going to see potential kill again here onto Handskin. Looks like the proc is there for 23 Savage. The Burrow strike is going to keep them at bay. Handskin gets outranged by the quote-unquote melee hero in Monkey King. Yeah, for sure. Except you can't use it when you get hit, right? So it's, I mean, it's a tier 1 item.
Yeah, but it's a 7-minute force staff, right?
Yeah, true.
It's a free kill.
All right, Carl and company. Looks like they'll find an easy one on FNG.
And you're in a position where I think you're going to need to find kills. They haven't played Clinks the same way, say, PSG LGD did, leaning on ancient stacks for Clinks.
I'm not sure if they saw that smoke with the vision from the boar, but there's the blink dagger. He was purposely not delivering it just so he could use this as a surprise tactic as Limp onto the high ground he goes. Really needing to find some kills here for Lions. Already at a 2K net worth deficit. Oh, they eat the tree. Mystic Flare. That'll be enough. 23 Savage gets wrecked.
Yeah, they're going to definitely know there's probably a ward there, but Limp was quick. He might have seen it even without.
Yeah, they're going to find yet another kill, this time on a support Zephyr in all likelihood. Yep, the Avalanche is there to slow them down, toss back, but there's the Roar to counteract it, and there's the Heavenly Grace to completely dispel, which is obviously the reason that this hero is so good against Beastmaster.
They have some pretty incredible team fight too, and they've yet to use Finger or Laguna. Both are ready.
That's true.
Somebody's going to get bopped.
We have TP support coming in. S4 gets a Burrow, but there's the Impale shortly after from Whitemon. Wukong's command and the GA to follow. They just disengage now. Couple TPs coming in. I hear a Roar on the other side, but Cuckoo's all by himself. The barrage and the toss is going to be enough to take him out in the meantime. Epicenter completely wasted as the Wukong command finally comes to an end. And this tier 1 tower likely will fall one way or the other.
Hey, you take that if you're Alliance. Nice fight. You know the rest of the squad is hunting, and I like this decision to counter smoke. They're still incredible at team fights. Like, if T1 can just get a fight, there's no GA. No, it's back up.
Yep, it's back up, and Helm of the Overlord is also up with the big fat golem giving that extra HP. Limp jumps in, gets instantly hexed though, but there's the barrage into the huge epicenter. Burrow strike combination with the Wukong's command to follow, but GA to try to counter, and now 23 Savage and T1 as a whole on the run. It looks like 23 Savage will get out for now, but they've lost 3. And Carl's gonna run right into Limp, and that's gonna be 4 deaths. Oh wait,
Limp?
All right, use that on some creeps, just wants to get some farm in the meantime. Limp's just too good at Tiny. He's just multitasking the whole time.
Yeah, it's the spell damage. You know, T1, their lineup is kind of reliant on momentum, and these fights, oh no, not again, the toss back?
Yeah, toss back onto the range creep. He's going to try to right-click his way out here. You can see Finger trying to be used from Whitemon. He's going to use it, and Limp is getting extremely low, but there's a purification, and Monkey King goes down, and this might be another death for Whitemon if he's not careful. You know, kind of clear creep waves to a degree.
And that's what would have made T1's draft, like, terrifying, right? Because Monkey King, yeah, he maybe only has Echo Deso, but theoretically, you're pushing with the Triceratops. He has, like, plus 120 attack speed because he's near the Beastmaster, and just kills everything.
All right, as we see another kill here, this time on Zephyr. Yep, there's the throw from Limp.
Meanwhile, Clinks.
Yep. Barrage is there. Man, he is doing so much damage.
What a balanced ability.
I'm not find a kill here, but as we can see, the replay here, 23 Savage just soloed. Not really much. He tried to TP out.
Oh my god, he literally got solo killed.
Yeah, we're going to see a toss back in. Carl pops that BKB, but just getting completely right-click down, and this is looking mega over a Gaben level shellacking, I want to say.
Clinks Dota. It's a steamroll, sure, but that's because they found kills. They got blinks, and then just racked up kill after kill after kill.
Yes, I'm sure there's some level from T1's side at least that they want to try to play against Clinks to see if they can figure it out. Obviously didn't work this time around. Is that kind of a thought process that comes about? MTW?
Dota?
Yeah, and then the Honey Badgers. He beat Na'Vi once, like the fabled Na'Vi.
Interesting.
Puppy, Denby, all of them.
I remember the last time he played against Denny. That didn't go so well.
Well, things have changed.
Pick me Necrophos, he said. I'll beat Mars. 3 deaths later.
All right, Force Staff onto the low ground. Oh, they actually will burst down FNG. We'll see how much difference that actually makes here. Double BKB popped from T1. There's the Wukong's command, but nobody is within the ring. So it just delays a bit here.
They don't even need the GA.
Alliance.
Yeah, they're going to probably play it safe. They got a great ward in base, though.
Oh, all right, Burrow Strike initiation with the Burning Barrage and a couple of weird force staffs there. Ping pong essentially there for
they killed 3 heroes.
For Cuckoo. Yeah, they're dropping real fast. Oh, there's the Ancient Steel. Monkey King can't do much about this. There's the Mystic Flare on top of it. Limp jumps in just to be able to teabag his enemy. And now with the buyback onto the Beastmaster, looks like it's going to be a dieback. Double kill for Nico Baby. GG's finally called. And truly a Gaben-level shellacking. This was not even close from the beginning. Alliance very handily win this game.
I learned from a close friend of mine who said that you have to follow the vibes.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Yeah.
Are we going to see the avatars here? Oh my, first blood for Limp.
If you and Cinder read Twitch chat while you guys were casting, you would have stopped working together after the second game.
No, I agree.
You just can't pressure the lane, which is what you're looking to do here.
FNG getting chased now. Nico Baby does jump in with the time dilation. That'll be enough as Whitemon now being turned on. The Glaives of Wisdom from FNG. We're going to get the +2 or -2 very shortly. Nope, he's actually going to be brought down beforehand. So everyone's going to say -2 now, I guess. Yeah.
I just don't think the item is properly tuned at the moment, and it doesn't give you the survivability a lot of these other items do.
23 Savage trying to kill some creeps here. FNG disrupting that just a bit, is now getting chased onto the high ground. See if we can find that kill as we have an Avalanche. Disengage overall, though, in that fight as FNG is going to be brought down eventually. Trying to give the kill to 23 Savage. Limp got his Blink Dagger last time around, and I believe he's having it delivered right now, so he's actually ahead of schedule, technically. FNG, Disruption with the Soul Catcher into the Burrow Epi, using that for a support silencer. They'll take that any day. Oh, Chronosphere onto 3. See if they have enough damage to follow this up with. Get the one support. Here comes Limp with that Blink Dagger. Avatos into the wall again. Nicely done from S4, but there's the Hoof Stomp.
Oh, what a stun.
Into the Impale onto 3 heroes from Handskin. Burrow Strike to follow, though, as Carl getting healed by Whitemon on the run. So Nico Baby did fall, which is a huge deal, but Limp can continue on. Oh. Nice Avatos combo. Double kill for Limp.
At this point. 420 faster.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Avatos. All right, that's 1 kill. Now the disengage for Alliance to try to reset for Limp, but you can see the purge from Cuckoo as he's pursuing right now into Limp. Burrow Strike only going to connect on 1, but there's a global silence. Handskin trying to find the kill here onto Cuckoo, or onto Carl, I should say. A big vac wall. Wants to try to set up his epicenter, but he doesn't have mana right now. Photic Shield applied. Handskin will be taken out. So it's a 1-for-1 to start this fight. As you hear the Stone Gaze go off.
They have Chrono.
Yeah, 23 Savage just chasing FNG. Feels like half the game has been FNG trying to run away from the cores here, but likely be a second kill for T1 in this little mini engagement.
Yeah, it's really well played, though, by T1. Like, just kind of, again, biding their time. They were fighting these pickoffs, right? That's how they were opening a lot of these fights. Well, right now, you can't go for that first target. First off, Deuce is tanky, but second, like, Abaddon's just waiting. You know, Whitemon is there. Yeah. You want to initiate, I'm going to immediately put get the toss back.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Stone Gaze is there, though. They get the mana burn off as well. He's going to stay alive for now, getting back into it. They're going to get the Tier 1 tower. He's completely out of mana right now.
Where's Nico?
And that half HP as well. There's Nico Baby with the 2-man Chrono, but the save from Zephyr from afar. Now he has to focus on Abaddon. It's definitely not the target you want to go for. It's the epicenter Burrow Strike combination. Cuckoo pops that BKB. Looks like S4 got doomed and will be brought down in quick succession. So 3 dead right off the bat. And it feels like Alliance just can't do anything right now.
I don't know what they do. That was about the best team fight you could hope for. Like, perfect initiation. Toss back 23 Savage. Force the ultimate immediately.
On the high ground with S4. And the lead is just continuing to grow in T1's favor. There's the Avatos. That is an easy kill.
You ever do that? I tend to, if I'm queuing and I'm thinking about what I want to play, I'll look at my trends, you know, my win streaks, and I'll pick a hero and think I've won 7 in a row. I can't possibly lose, but...
You find a way.
Yes.
As Handskin is dropped pretty quickly here. He's the one holding the Philosopher's Stone. His hopes and dreams are on an Aghanim Scepter at some point, which last patch looked quite ridiculous, but it was nerfed a little bit. You see Handskin just posturing over here. In his Vendetta, gets off the hit with the Impale and Meteor Hammer to follow. Nico Baby comes in with the time dilation. It's going to be an easy kill on Zephyr. No, he actually disrupts himself for now. He actually hits the illusion first. Nico Baby does get the kill in the end, though, and Time Walks to safety. But here comes the epicenter Burrow Strike combination. Nico Baby's in a lot of trouble. Time Walk gets all of his HP back. And away he goes. Yule Scepter, though. Burrow Strike up in 3 seconds. A little... Okay, Chronosphere onto 2, but he's completely surrounded. Vacuum trying to get him into the Chronosphere, but didn't actually work here. It's now the epicenter with the Avalanche coming through from Limp, though, and the BKB activated. Trying to toss everybody aside. They do get the Sand King kill, which is pretty big, but now it looks like Alliance needs to disengage. Nico Baby, oh, the hoof stomp, not quite in range. Is that how it works?
It's an aggressive theory craft, but yeah, okay. That could work.
I mean, I've seen it, all right? Epicenter, there's a spike carapace, but...
on the snake.
All right, whatever. Limp gets the Avatos Cuckoo, pops the BKB, gets the stomp onto 2 Nico Baby with a little baby time walk. He really needs that shard. I feel like the quality of life of a Void just goes through the roof when you get that extra 400 cast range on time walk.
Yeah. And everybody disagrees, right? I just got flamed by Crit because apparently he doesn't think Clinks is good, even though it hasn't lost in the tournament.
Oh, we have the Global Silence to try to counteract this initiation from Cuckoo, who now has to pop his BKB. S4 with the Lotus Orb. The Doom, okay, he saw that. He used it anyway. Just wants to get S4 out of the way, it looks like. Just going to walk away, at least for now. Nico Baby in the midst of things. Nice mana burn on 23 Savage. Has basically no mana to work with. Pops that ult. Now the time walk away to safety.
Huge from Carl.
Looks like they did end up finding S4 in the end. And Limp all by himself here. His BKB already down. He's just going to get chased as Cuckoo's Doom on himself finally wears off. And 2 really high-value kills in a very, very awkward fight for both teams. And Lincoln's was up for that fight, and I'm sure they saw that. But we'll be going for Butterfly next.
Yeah, I mean, Savage, outside of the one mistake he made bottom, he's playing flawlessly, and I really like the item build. Now he has a Butterfly, so taking advantage of Nico Baby's forced decision to go Lincoln's. Yeah. There's no MKB, so this is also stacking with his evasion talent from level 10, keep in mind.
Do you think he pivots and, I mean, if they have time even, to not go Butterfly and go MKB instead? Pretty much has to, I feel like.
On Nico, yeah, you have to. He already swapped it.
Okay. Oh, Nico Baby, thinking about it. We see the wall come out. Already, all that mana burn onto Medusa. Actually ridiculous. Vax back in. Limp with the Avatos. And they're going to find the kill. Looks like T1 just abandons Medusa. Whitemon attempting to TP out. Looks like he'll be successful here.
You know there's no Doom. If you don't want this fight, you've got to get Savage out of there. But, you know, Alliance did a really good job not committing, right? Nico isn't putting himself in a position where he's chronoing early. The Refresher now off cooldown once again, and the Timeless Relic onto Cuckoo. So he is about as farmed as he could possibly get. He is out of item slots.
Look at this stalemate here. Cuckoo jumps in.
Oh, it's a Carapace.
Spike, Carapace, Avalanche toss, though. Epicenter to follow from Carl. A huge Chronosphere onto 3. Going to take out Carl right off the bat. Going for Abaddon next. Procs that ult and then focuses on somebody else. Jumps to the other side. Nico Baby continuing to kill the supports. And now the focus is on Abaddon. Look at this. 4 dead for T1, including the Medusa. Alliance. They have come back with a vengeance here. Like we said, with Doom in the game, that's a lead. And now they can go for buildings, force some buybacks.
I can't believe that fight. What a Carapace from Hanskin.
Crazy.
Like, just straight up wins them the fight. That Chronosphere was enormous. Killed 3.
Yeah, they buy back on both Abaddon. Okay, Medusa and Sand King. With that, Alliance might want to back here, but we'll see if they want to fight Vacuum. Cuckoo pops that BKB. They're going to try to focus with that Doom applied to Nico Baby. That is going to be the death of him. He does have buyback, but we'll see if he uses it. Limp now, tossing one back, trying to get out, but it looks like he will likely die. But it did cost 3 very valuable buybacks on T1.
Yeah.
And this could be the end of the game for either team. This next fight determines it, I believe. 7K network lead for T1. Doesn't really matter that much now, but Nico Baby's getting initiated on. He gets Doom. That could be it. Lotus Orb applied. The Burrow Strike going to bring him back into the fray. He does have buyback. Will use it immediately. We'll see if Alliance can get anything out of this. Limp pops the BKB. Whitemon kind of stuck on the outskirts here. His blink is up in 1 second. He has toss available. Doesn't want to focus on the Abaddon, though. All right.
Oh,
back wall onto 23 Savage. You can't really go to the high ground now. There comes Limp. BKB pop from 23 Savage. Global Silence to follow, though.
No buyback.
No Stone Gaze right now. Where is Nico Baby? He has his Chronosphere available. See if he can take anybody out. Mana burn again. Burrow Strike to follow from Carl. Not able to find it, but there's a Nico Baby. Big Chronosphere onto 3 and make it 5 as Doom walks into it. Shadow's even been the first to die, but Nico Baby's taking so much damage. That's it. Triple kill for Cuckoo. And T1, that might be it for this game.
The Doom isn't the threat. It's the 3 seconds of stun.
Oh, huge back wall with the Avatos, but the BKB's activated galore, along with Whitemon's borrowed time. I believe 23 Savage has a Deso on the way as well. So just wants to finish these buildings. This is looking like a 1-1 tie going to the game 3 as Carl Burrow strikes FNG with that Epicenter as well. That's going to be an easy one. Buys back into the game with the Global Silence to follow, though. Medusa pops that ult of hers and just going for the Ancient now. And you can see the split shot with the modifiers. Just focusing on the Ancient. Limp. Okay, you can't hit my buildings if I toss you far away, but Void's still not up for 15, so the damage is going to be lacking. Limp is literally dying to split shot as Medusa is just going for only the Ancient, and that is going to be GG. What a game. That was a lot of back and forth.
Yeah,
very entertaining.
Sven can go toe-to-toe with you, but, you know, with no BKB, the Feast lifesteal is pretty significant. It's an interesting matchup, but I've always liked lifestealer against Sven, and it's certainly strong against this support duo, the Ember, the Mars. Like, you know, this built-in BKB is going to be very effective.
Oh boy, big Stormhammer, even bigger Shockwave though with the big Illuminate. Everything's getting bigger by the moment as Cuckoo and Carl on the run. Not sure if anything will come of this now.
I mean, I was so sure we were going to see a skewer to the cliff, but he went Shockwave.
Yeah, okay, we got some more damage onto FNG, gets a Scatter Blast off, but there's the Illuminate again, a little bit too cocky for Zephyr. As down he goes, so first blood for Alliance. Limp and Handskin now. Smoked up, looking for a potential member. They're going to run into Cuckoo. Gets off a solo RP, but the Searing Chains are there to hold him in place. Illuminate to follow. Skewers back into the tier 1 tower. Limp, it looks like he's just going to finish off Cuckoo with ease. So RP wasted. And we have a lasso on the other side. It looks like S4 is going to take a tumble. So a 1-for-1 for each respective position 3. It looks like he's about to finish his armlet at the very least. And Carl, yeah, you're right, going for this Ancient Eco baby. They know Limp is in the vicinity. Actually misses the Searing Chains. FNG. The pig pole actually worked.
Wow.
Look at that move speed. Limp, flame break. You can see the Mortimer's kisses. It's not going to be enough for him to save his life, but we'll just assume he stole some of those creeps.
You take that.
Quite a trade. Pig pole again. Matt, Carl is using the crap out of this thing. That's awesome to see. He gets the lasso. RP to follow. Good layering of stuns. Is there enough damage? Yes. Cuckoo takes it, and that is a big kill.
Whoa.
Speaking of big kills, Ice Stealer somehow dies, but look at this Chain Frost. Whitemon. He got a lot of XP from killing that coddle earlier.
It's like watching movies on planes.
Like, I guess I'll watch.
It's like going to the fridge when you're hungry, and like as you check back every 30 minutes, and your standards just get lower, and eventually you pick something.
It's true. I can't argue with that. Cuckoo skewers out for the Searing Chains, does connect. Limp gets it off finally, but there is the initiation from Batrider. Through the Mars Arena you go. LSA is not going to connect. A nice sleight of fist, but it's not going to be enough. The burst damage was there anyway, so it's going to be a 1-for-1. Limp ends up getting Cuckoo. As another pig pole. Man, he loves this thing. Really paving the way for all pig pole users out there. Which is not you, apparently. Cuckoo has the Frost Shield applied. S4 gets the spear into the arena, but 23 Savage with that rage comes through, trying to take out S4, and with that flame break will be an easy cleanup crew. And they're seeing it again. Actually dies in pig form. Doesn't count as a real death, by the way.
What an amazing item. So incredible.
Of course, Lifestealer won't really care too much about that, and Carl just gets decimated by Nico Baby.
I think the HP nowadays, and it's such a burst-heavy meta, is just too value.
That's true. Oh, big arena from S4. Delete the Lina off the map. Now the RP to follow is the BKB activated now. Onto Nico Baby. He's going ham, but 23 Savage is not really taking too much damage. Now he's stuck inside the Ignis Fatus. Nobody to infest to. Looks like he's just going to get right-clicked down the old-fashioned way by Nico Baby. 4-for-1. Amazing initiation from S4, despite him dying.
Yep.
So Aegis now in there. He's actually going for Daedalus, so kind of an older school build. We're not seeing this Silver Edge cool guy thing that I have yet to even see work, actually.
I think it's because you have the Blink. I disagree when people go for both Blink and the Silver Edge.
Oh, Carl gets caught out with the Searing Chains, and Nico Baby 3-shots him. Whitemon TPing out to safety, and Nico Baby's not going to find anything else with this God Strength, but still has another 4 minutes on the Aegis, so okay. I'm not sure how much vision they have, but I guess we obviously have more than them, but that looked hilarious. Easy spear. Looks like he'll be fine and is actually going to set something up with the Batrider lasso, and S4 bit up a little bit too much, but in the meantime, Cuckoo gets caught out, so it's a 1-for-1 again. The offlaners trade their lives. All right, so 5-man smoke for T1. We have the Infest Bomb onto Carl. And S4 is who they're going to run into. Not sure if they want him. Eco Baby in the vicinity, pops the BKB. There's the lasso. They want the coddle. He's already expended the Will-O-Wisp, but that is the Lotus Orb actually applied with that that lasso, so not much is done there. Rune onto 2, and here comes Nico Baby with the globs from afar, and the disarm that you were talking about. 23 Savage forced to rage TP out, and this was a disastrous fight for T1. Alliance looking to clean up. They'll find a second. Could have been worse, but not great.
Empower will help Lifestealer outscale, and he's at a point where he's powerful.
S4 Arena only gets one with the spear. That's the Lich. The shockwave to follow as we see Nico Baby focusing on Cuckoo. Has to BKB skewer away, so the Lich is to be the first casualty of this engagement. Cuckoo TP's out. Zephyr looks to be the sacrifice for T1. And with this, does Alliance go for more, or do they try to go for Roche? All right, we got the lasso onto the high ground. Buybacks onto both supports. Alliance might need to back now for either side, but more so on Alliance, of course. Nico Baby with the Swift Blink, by the way, and has the Leveler equipped right now. Will-O-Wisp, all right, with the Ensnare, and there's the Infest Bomb with that Nullifier and the Chain Frost. Lich did something, I can't believe it. They're going to delete Coddle from the map to start this fight out. And Alliance, that star's actually stuck inside his own arena. It looks like he's going to get dropped. No, he actually blinks to safety, surprisingly enough, but Skewer's not going to be there. Relatively long cooldowns.
Hey, Cuckoo is not connected. Oh no, no BKB.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult. Carl getting caught out. Nullifier now onto Nico Baby. Look how fast he drops here without that Warcry enable. And there's the RP onto Ember Spirit. Can he get out in time? He does to the other side of the river, but the Nullifier is applied again with the Skewer, and that is going to be enough to take out the second core for Alliance.
Oh my god.
And I can't believe more people aren't buying it. But we have the Spear into the tower with the Will-O-Wisp applied as well. 23 Savage gets his rage off. Laguna Blade reflected, but they'll take that kill into S4. There's 3 buybacks available for Alliance. All right. That's as close to a naked Wind Waker that I've ever seen.
I love it too. You have the telescope, so that's really long range save.
That's true.
Like, theoretically, if Sven doesn't blow somebody up immediately, that's when Savage just comes in and helps you try and kite.
All right, second racks now. 23 Savage gets off that rage.
They pop God Strength.
Cuckoo sees it. Obviously already infested, so they're just going to leave the DD for now. They're going to take out Handskin. There is the Nullifier. Whitemon. All right, who got the DD? Oh, Ben. Nico Baby actually got it. He got Yule, so it gets dispelled. Pops the BKB, attempting to TP out, but the RP is there. And this is death number 1. Does have a buyback, as does the rest of Alliance. But this is going to free up Roche for T1, and they've evened up this game, actually just taking the lead outright.
I'd say more than even. 23 Savage now with Aegis.
Yeah, that's the buyback. That's the big one onto Nico Baby. They just need to kill him one more time. Applying the pressure to this barracks now. Another respawn coming for the Snapfire. There's the Rage, and you can see S4 tries to use it off, but that is the Nullifier. Literally 0 counters other than, I guess, Lincoln Sphere. Limp on the other side gets lassoed, and weirdly gets stunned as well by Lich, but the deletion from Nico Baby, trying to apply all this pressure to Batrider as well. They'll get that double kill for Nico. But that is Mega Creeps. A Lifestealer. He has Rage. Not able to get it off quite yet. Might have to get a couple right clicks off first and then Rage TP. No, he's just going to force FNG to try to run away, but the Nullifier keeps him in place. And now looks like he will likely fall? Question mark? Yes. That is just the Aegis, though. Here comes the Mars Arena from S4 on absolutely nothing. Just using it for effect. The architecture is beautiful indeed, but there, the Halberd now onto the Lifestealer, pops that Rage, and this is going to be the dieback for Nico Baby. Be the Infest Bomb as well, the Skewer to finish him off, and down goes Alliance with a pretty big lead this game, but T1 playing masterfully overall. And this Nullifier has actually just changed the game's complexion entirely. This game's just over.
Alliance, like, it doesn't...